Hello. G'day. Righto. Well, I'm here today, obviously joined by the Deputy Prime Minister and Treasurer, Wayne Swan. Both I and the Deputy Prime Minister have come to Canberra to continue working during this period. Obviously, there is uncertainty over the election result, but there is no uncertainty over the fact that stable and effective government is continuing in this period of time. The Australian Electoral Commission is working its way through the votes, making sure that every vote is counted properly and every seat result is declared, as of course we would expect at this period of time. Government is continuing in line with the caretaker conventions, and obviously those conventions contain within them consultation with the opposition as necessary about decisions, and obviously the availability of briefings for the Leader of the Opposition if he requests them. What I would also say about this period is I think the results on the market show that the market understands that stable government is continuing in this period of time. I do want to say that even as voting continues, it is clear that the government has attracted the majority share of the two-party preferred vote. What that means is that the majority of Australians wanted a Labor government. Now, I note that the Leader of the Opposition in the context of the South Australian election said that it was the two-party preferred vote, the majority of what people wanted, that was the key indicator to be taken into account in circumstances such as these. What I would also say in this period is, of course, I and the Deputy Prime Minister will be meeting with and having negotiations and discussions with the independent members of Parliament and also with the Greens. I want to assure everyone that those negotiations will be conducted diligently, with integrity and properly and in good faith. I, of course, with the Treasurer and Deputy Prime Minister in those discussions, will be talking about our plans for a stable and long-term government that delivers what we promised at the election: broadband, better health and education systems, sustainability of our water, our food, our population, our cities and our regions. We will be discussing all of these things. I would submit that the key questions that need to be worked through in these discussions are as follows. Which party is best able to form a stable and effective government in the national interest? Which party can best process the business of the people of Australia and get legislation passed? And I would say that it is the government that is best able to undertake those tasks. Now, I do want to sensibly manage the expectations of Australians as this process takes place. It will take a period of time, but people should be assured that stable and effective government is occurring in the meantime. And particularly in front of this crowd, I want to say it is not my intention that these negotiations are conducted via the media. They will be conducted around a table, as they should be. Of course, there is a keen national interest in making sure Australians understand the processes that are underway, so I and the Deputy Prime Minister will be publicly reporting to the Australian people during the days ahead. For the days ahead, we will be here providing stable and effective government, engaged in these negotiations and obviously periodically reporting on the negotiations publicly.